The heavyweight, Titan clashing, exciting matching, WCWO, concrete fighting action, anything goes, tag team or cage bout, outlaw wrestling to show you what that rage bout. Yes sir, tombstoning me on his back, figure four sharpshooters, hit him with the torture rack, force him back, full speed, coming off the ropes, bones flying, the clothesline broke him down slow, yep. On board till his clavicle cracks. Crowd amped and they chanting for the champ to come back. Let's go. Getting the shine on, grind mode and back in it. Momentum switched and moments from submission tap finish. This is wild champ wrestling, Indiana's best. No other that's like us, ain't no running with the rest. We gunning for respect and ready to throw down. If you ain't seen yet, we ready to show now. Yeah, we on a fight to the finish. Knuckle up outlaws till we winning on our way to the top and ready to throw bows. As soon as the bell rings, it's WCWO. Hey.
Welcome back to WCWO Wrestling here at the Outlaw Arena in Indianapolis, Indiana. I am Brian Clark. This guy over here, Dirty Dallas Divine.
The one and only.
Anyway.
Hey, wait a minute. It's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, so this week you should have worn the green.
It's tomorrow. I'll wear it tomorrow, don't worry.
You'll drink it tomorrow.
That's part of St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, we have some great matches for you today. We're going to have the feud continue with Drew the Don Skillz and Joey Kid Owens, the chairman of WCWO.
Oh, when is JKO going to realize he can't beat the man, and that victory that he did get a few weeks back, luck.
But he does have a victory. You can't deny he has a victory. Also, we're going to hear from the WCWO Outlaw Heavyweight Champion, It's the Wow Factor leader.
I'm interested to see what he's got to say. You need to listen up, because the wrestling god will be here.
That is true, he will be. And let's go to the ring for action. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Outlaw Arena. We have a great match for you right now. They are kicking this one off the bat. We have Tom and Troy Van Zant in the black going up against Dylan Bostic and the toughest little man in the business, Bobby Black, who you just saw with a Hurricane Rana to one of the Van Zants.
The referee needs to get control of this match. He's just standing over in the corner watching like a scissor bill.
What are they setting up here? Whoa, what a maneuver by Bobby Black and Dylan Bostic
and
there.
And again, the referee just standing there watching. Where's the count? It's two. Is the bell rang? You got starting the match? What's going on here?
Well, I think
Dylan Bostic and this.
Well, you can blame the Van Zants for that. They attacked before the bell.
Why are you blaming the Van Zants for this?
Well, because they attacked before the bell and it all just backfired on them. But the Van Zants have control over the match right now, and these guys have been around a while as a tag team.
Wow, nice maneuver. What's the name of that one?
I have no idea.
Is that what they call it?
This one should be called. I've never seen that before.
Can we see that again?
I don't think so. I know the graphics guy's not in a good mood right now, so.
I've seen that. There's nothing up this week, and now we don't get any replay on one of the best moves I've seen in weeks. What's the matter with this guy? Is he related to you?
No, we're not related. Well, right now, the Van Zants. Whoa! Another innovative move by the Van Zants.
These guys work good. Well, they ought to. They're brothers.
They are, and
not
they've
like
been around
some brothers
as a tag
here recently that can't work together because apparently one of them's adopted. I'm going to get to the bottom of that.
I'm sure you will. At least you're doing something instead of sitting around here being me. Anyway, back to the match.
Don Basher deserves more respect from Dan than that, and now I'm hearing that Dan's having these relapses. More on that will come, I'm sure, but I like these Van Zants. They look good. They work together. They quick tag in and out, keeping the fresh man.
Yeah,
and
very.
Mr. Black, he's not doing so well.
No, he's not, and we got a modified camel clutch going by.
Not sure.
One of the Van Zants. I don't
understand the top half attire of the Van Zants. I don't know how much good that does.
It says TVZ. That's what their nickname is. TVZ, the Van Zants.
Yeah, but it's just hanging there. I mean, what good does that do? Either wear a shirt or don't. Come on.
It's marketing. It's advertising. I mean.
Yeah, for a pair of scissors.
Anyway, well, we just see a fake
Yeah, he's
tag
got
by the
his
Van
shirt on
Zants.
correctly. The other guy must apparently maybe got drew his or something. I don't know.
Maybe it was a washing machine
He drew it,
accident.
and when he dried it, he had it in high heat.
Hey, I've done that a few times. Well, anyway, whoa, another. These guys are very innovative.
We just had a power surge. What's going on around here?
No, we didn't have a power surge.
I saw maybe we had an earthquake. I don't know.
Did you
Earthquake
trip
the
and
day
fall,
before
or-
St. Patrick's Day. And I haven't been in the green stuff yet.
I haven't either, but I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. It'll be a good day.
You Irish?
Actually, I am Irish.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Yeah, you probably should. We don't want to offend too many people here. And right now, Bobby Black fighting back, but gets caught. Whoa!
Ooh, nice backbreaker. That could do it. Well, what's he doing coming in there? Bostic needs to stay in the corner.
You know, I agree, but he is saving. He's saving his
Hey,
partner
look
from
at
losing.
him. You won't disqualify him.
Who, the guy choking him?
No, the guy in the ring that ain't supposed to be in there. Bostic. Pay attention.
I was paying attention to one of the Van Zants choking Bobby Black.
And you didn't even see the other man who wasn't even supposed to be in the ring arguing with the referee. Now, if that'd been a Basher or a Drew Skillz or somebody of that nature, they'd be disqualified.
Well, they got the camel clutch again applied to Bobby Black, and you can see him reaching for a tag, but obviously the Van Zants a lot smarter. They work great. They're working really good.
Are they from Florida?
I don't know where they're from, actually.
That's where the Van Zant name's big.
Is it?
Florida. Not in wrestling, in music.
Oh, you're talking about the country music group.
I don't know what to call it.
Southern country rock.
Southern rock.
Yeah, you're surprised I knew that, didn't you?
I am surprised.
We're gonna
I've
go
seen
back
the
to
people you hang around with.
Is there something wrong with the people I hang around with?
They're just tired of you hanging around them.
You know, I get that a lot, actually. But anyway, back to the match. These Van Zants
I
are
like
working
these
great.
Van Zants.
They're quick tags in and out, keeping the freshman in. You know, you rest for a bit, tag out.
What do you
And
know
right
about it?
I've seen plenty of moves. And whoa! What a maneuver by Bobby Black with, I guess, an inverted Hurricanrana. Got lost for a second.
What was that all about? He
Yeah,
looked like he'd been on celebrating a little early.
Well, Bostic off the top turnbuckle,
Which is
taking
illegal
down
Van
both-
Zant. We got all four men in the ring.
Well, Bostic is the legal man, and he is taking it to
Which
both
Van
Van
Zant
Zants.
is legal? I'm lost.
That was a backbreaker by Bostic going for the pin, but
Go back to when they switched. I want to make sure the legal
Well-
man's in there. The referee don't have a clue.
no, he actually just said that wasn't the legal man. Bostic got a hold of the legal man.
Hey,
and
look at this. Now they're 2-on-1.
it's been 2-on-1 from the Van Zants all day, and oh, that's the second time we saw that move from Bostic, and that is it. Bostic and Black with the victory.
That is ridiculous. The referee lost total control of that match. He didn't know which Van Zant should have been the legal
Let's
man,
look at
and
this
I'm not
maneuver
sure he pinned
again.
the right man.
Bobby Black with a kick to the head, and then I gotta find out what it's
I'm
called.
not going to say it wasn't a terrific set of maneuvers there on the part of Bostic and Black, but which Van Zant was legal?
So you actually think you got what it takes to become a professional wrestler? All you got to do is come down here to the WCWO Training Center, and we'll train you no matter what it takes. As long as you're a male, female, at least 18 years of age. I don't care if you're 150 pounds or 550 pounds. We're not going to turn anybody away. So if you got what it takes, come on down to the WCWO Arena for training.
If you are interested in training with WCWO, please call the hotline at 317-308-6556.
Hello, wrestling fans. It's the Wow Factor Weeder here. My good friends at Cash4JunkCar.com wanted me to tell you, if you've got a junk car in your backyard and you need to turn it into cash, you give them a call on the number below. Towing's always free. The quotes are always free. Give them a call now. Tell them Ed sent you.
Hannah's Record Service, located at 3501 West Kelly Street. We offer 24-hour service, plus we buy scrap metal and junk cars. Call us today at 317-808-0011.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, man. You know, we had the challenge from Basher. We heard that. You know, for commentary, we're wondering, are you going to accept that?
Am I going to accept a challenge from Basher? You damn right I'm going to accept a challenge from Basher. What he did to Pogo was just wrong. Handcuffed him to the bottom rope, and just it ceases to amaze me that Basher comes out and tries to run ransack over everybody, and nobody wants to stand up. Well, I'm not going to let that stuff fly. Pogo and I go way back. You know, he hasn't always been on the right side of the law, but he still doesn't deserve what happened to him. Answer Basher's challenge? Yeah, the answer is yes. I'll answer Basher's challenge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Outlaw Arena, and we have Baron von Kane from Germany with a nice dynamic going up against Brad Lamen, former U.S. Marine, and the fans, you can hear him chanting "Oorah," and the fans really get behind him.
Yeah, these fans, they like this Lamen guy. I don't know why.
Well, he's a U.S. Marine, and, you know, the fans are supporting him by chanting back "Oorah" out of respect for what he's done.
Well, what has he done for the fans, as you call it?
You know, that's the second time you've said fans. You're not calling them scissor bills. I'm kind of proud of you right now.
Well, that's beside the point, but Brad Lamen needs to understand that he's in there with a veteran, with a tough man in Baron von Kane. And
Yes.
These fans,
You did it again.
these fans can back Brad Lamen all they want, but I don't think it's going to do him a whole lot of good.
Well, Brad Lamen is a tough individual. He served in overseas twice, I believe.
And let me tell you what, the reason I ain't calling all these people scissor bills is because they're not all scissor bills.
Really?
I got to looking at them.
Okay.
And they're really not all scissor bills, in all honesty. I can admit when I mistakenly say a few syllables.
Can we mark this down in history?
Because if you look out there, there is no doubt we've got some airheads, boneheads, bums, chrome domes, dipsticks, dumbbells, freeloaders, goofballs, hicks, hillbillies, jugheads, knotheads, knuckleheads, lunkheads, moochers, nitwits, oddballs, posers, punks, rednecks, sea-hags, simpletons, slimeballs, sodbusters, thieves, thugs, trailer trash users, vagans, varmints, wannabes, wackos, I'll get it said right, and yo-yos. And to be honest, we just got a couple of plain losers.
You know, I noticed you didn't have a word for him with the letter Z.
Well, to be honest, I could get to the second row next week.
You know what? I'm just going to go back to the match. That doesn't surprise me one bit here. I
Right
thought you were
there,
being nice.
admit that I can make a mistake and mislabel people, and now I've corrected it.
You have 20 some odd other labels that are synonyms.
And just
to
off the
scissor
top
bill.
of my head, in alphabetical order.
How long did that take you to do? Seriously, like,
About 17 seconds ago.
sure didn't work on that all day.
No.
Anyway, back to the match. Brad Lamen's got Baron von Kane caught in the turnbuckles, and
I'm gonna
Lamen
stay up
staggering
all night
back.
thinking of that.
You know, it probably wouldn't surprise me if you did. And Baron von Kane caught in the turnbuckle, Brad Lamen working him while he's still in there.
But I'm going to say one thing. From here on out, I'm not calling them scissor bills.
So which one of those 30 are you going to start
I ain't
calling
decided. Maybe each week I'll pick a new one.
We're going for the pin. Brad Lamen didn't quite get more than a 1 count. He's continuing to work on Baron von Kane and trying to work that arm, which is something we know he does.
Yeah, he likes to break the arm. He likes to break the arm. Yeah, it may take breaking the arm to beat this man.
Well, oh, he hit him with a clavicle breaker. And
Brad Lamen is a
but
good
Baron
wrestler.
von Kane got right up from it. I haven't seen anybody get up right after getting the clavicle breaker done to
Well,
him.
meet Baron von Kane. One tough wrestler.
Uh-oh.
And now he's got him where he wants him.
And a giant
Oh!
choke slam
That's
from
it.
Baron von Kane.
Thanks for coming.
What's? Oh, and then he sets the claw in. And there's Brad Lamen.
And I felt that. It smarts.
Well, I don't know how Brad Lamen's going to come back from that. His shoulders are on the mat. And that is it. Baron von Kane becomes victorious with a choke slam and the claw.
I tell you what, I'm a little surprised. The biggest thing that surprised me there is Baron von Kane released that hold. I expected him to just keep it on the man, because that man right there just doesn't care.
Well, here it is again, a giant choke slam from Baron. And then you're going to see the claw set in. That was a great match. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to break.
Hello, wrestling fans. It's the Wow Factor Weeder here. My good friends at cash4junkcar.com wanted me to tell you, if you've got a junk car in your backyard and you need to turn it into cash, you give them a call on the number below. Towing's always free. The quotes are always free. Give them a call now. Tell them Ed sent you.
Hannah's Record Service, located at 3501 West Kelly Street. We offer 24-hour service, plus we buy scrap metal and junk cars. Call us today at 317-808-0011. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the WCWO Outlaw Arena. We have a triple threat match. We have Ace Perry, TJ Kemp, and Bulletproof Tripp Cassidy all going up against each other. And you see TJ Kemp and Ace Perry, well, locking up now. Bulletproof Tripp Cassidy tries to interfere but gets a hip toss from Kemp instead. Off the rope, and then Ace Perry gives him a hip toss. They're working together for some reason. And then Kemp with a big body slam, and Ace Perry going for the pin. Kick out.
That Ace Perry looks familiar. I thought did he used to go with something else?
Yeah, he did.
Why did he change his name?
Well, maybe he didn't like the error of his ways.
I heard he moved closer.
Well, yeah, he lives here in Indianapolis now. Well, anyway, back to the match. Now we got Bulletproof Tripp Cassidy and Ace Perry, and Perry with a drop kick and Cassidy into the corner.
Why is TJ Kemp in this match? I'm confused.
It was a triple threat match.
What is the purpose of this?
3 men. The first one to get a pin wins. I know you've seen a triple.
You're just a genius.
Well, you're the one asking questions.
I'm amazed at the genius that I'm sitting beside.
You know what?
You learned this on the Tuesday night, 10 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Tommy.
No, that's not.
Well, anyway, I got to put a plug in because I hear you're there.
I still
just
don't
understand why there's. What's the purpose of this?
Well, it's an exciting match. It's a different dynamic than a one-on-one or a tag team match.
Okay, I'm going to give you that. I'll say good answer. Good answer. I'll give you that.
Thank you, Trebek. Anyway, back to the ring. We got Tripp Cassidy, who just put a boot to Ace Perry's face.
What is TJ Kemp doing on the outside?
He got kicked to the outside, and every time he tries to get in...
You just need to stay out there.
Well, every time he tries to get in...
Let these two young wrestlers wrestle and let that knucklehead...
Well, he's getting in the ring now, as you can see, in a double axe handle to Tripp Cassidy.
Brian, why I'm confused is I've seen triple threat matches. You're right, they are exciting, but all 3 men in at the same time is like a Texas tornado match with missing a guy. Did I confuse you, or did you follow me there?
I got that one. Yes. Granted, I'm not nearly as old as you, but I do remember some old school wrestling.
Keep it up, mister. Just keep it up.
Speaking of, how's your...
I've had meetings.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Keep it up.
Were they about where you're going to be living?
See how far you are from the ring right now?
Yeah.
You may get real closer. You keep mouthing.
I don't understand what you're getting at. But Ace Perry with a nice suplex on Cassidy, and Cassidy with a quick kick out.
Keep showing up.
I will. This is my job. Of course I'm going to keep showing up.
How much you paying Uncle Harold?
I don't have an Uncle Harold, and I'm not paying him anything. Anyway, what? Well, that was a different type of suplex from Tripp Cassidy and a pin, but it wasn't enough.
I don't understand why TJ Kemp's even in this match, because every time I look and watch,
he's not really
arguing with you, he's just laying around.
Well, that's because Tripp Cassidy is doing a great job of making sure TJ Kemp
is an ex-champion here in WCWO. That's all he can do. It proves my point. He should have stayed gone.
Well, right now, Tripp Cassidy is the one who's running things here in this match. And he took his eye off of Kemp, and Kemp took his head off.
Wow.
What a clothesline. Yeah, Kemp
sits around and does nothing for 90% of the match, and then like a snake that he is.
What a T-bone suplex from Kemp with a nip up, and he's going for a pin. But it wasn't enough to keep Tripp Cassidy down.
I like this Tripp Cassidy. He's all right. Where's he from?
Actually, he's from Lafayette, Indiana.
See, these Indiana wrestlers, they know which organization to come to.
That is true.
Not some organization ran by a bunch of clowns that got some idiot running around here with fake hardware.
Again, you're referencing Too Tough Tony from JCW, but Ace Perry with a nice reversal into a German suplex. Kemp still on the outside, going for the pin, but a kick out.
And again, Kemp over there being Rip Van Snorkel.
Who is Rip Van Snorkel?
Taking a nap right in the middle of the match.
Is that SpongeBob's cousin?
He might be.
Well, Kemp, Rip Van Snorkel, as you just referred to, is
you
back
call
in
me
there.
Dirty, and look at this guy. He's laid around, done nothing the whole match, and then when the man's wore out and tired after doing all the beating, here comes TJ Kemp to the rescue. These scissor bills are to love him.
There you go, calling him scissor
Well,
bills
that's
again.
what they deserve if they're going to root for T.J. Kemp.
But to Cassidy's credit, he's made sure T.J. Kemp has not been a factor in this match.
He hadn't been a factor.
And there he goes. Whoa, what a shining wizard into the corner to Ace Perry.
A what?
It's called a shining wizard.
You learned that at the Blue Monkey.
I don't know what the Blue Monkey is. What is the Blue Monkey?
Where you hang out on Tuesday nights with
I
two
think
shoes.
No,
Unleashed.
Tuesday night is 60-cent wing night. Okay, that's where I hang out at. And right now, Tripp Cassidy was going for a kick. Ace Perry moved.
I like this Tripp
Whoa,
Cassidy.
what a drop kick from Perry. Got
Keep
him
an
in the
eye on
corner.
T.J. Kemp. He ain't done nothing this whole match.
Well, he's...
And you call me dirty.
You are dirty.
Well, what do you call T.J. Kemp?
Being a non-factor right now, and that's to the credit of Tripp Cassidy.
I like this Tripp Cassidy.
Well, he's going for a superplex, but Kemp.
Yeah, see, there it is.
Uh-oh, the Tower of Doom. Wow.
Who do
TJ
you
Powers.
come up with these names? Are you Gordon Soley?
No, I am not Gordon Soley. I'm far from Gordon Soley, and yes, again, I know who he is. But right now, Tripp Cassidy.
That was a suplex.
It was a suplex with a power bomb.
So you call it a Tower of Doom.
Yes, it's called a Tower of Doom.
By whom? Other than you.
A lot of fans from other
lot of fans. There you go. Shut
other
up. You're done.
commentators
You've
from
lost
other
I'm
organizations.
calling into this match. You've lost your right to talk.
I wish you'd lose yours. And right now, TJ Powers.
Who?
I mean, sorry, TJ Kemp. See, you got me all flustered right now. Tripp Cassidy pushed Kemp out of the way and just picked up the victory.
And he should have picked up the victory because he dominated this match from beginning to end.
He did, and you can see a replay. A little rock bottom there from TJ Kemp, and then knees to the back to get Kemp back out of the ring. Cassidy with the victory.
I like that guy.
Well, we saw him against Bostic. Did pretty well, but you know what? We're going to come back after these messages. Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaws, the only weekly pro wrestling show in Indianapolis. Tickets only $9. Kids 5 and under are free. 1151 South Kentucky Avenue. Every Friday night and the second and fourth Saturdays of every month. Call the WCWO hotline at 317-308-6556 for dates, info, and training. WCWO Wrestling, where the Outlaws play. Sponsored by Hannah's Record Service.
Hello, wrestling fans. It's the Wow Factor Weeder here. My good friends at Cash4JunkCar.com wanted me to tell you, if you've got a junk car in your backyard and you need to turn it into cash, you give them a call on the number below. Towing's always free. The quotes are always free. Give them a call now. Tell them Ed sent you.
Hannah's Record Service, located at 3501 West Kelly Street. We offer 24-hour service, plus we buy scrap metal and junk cars. Call us today at 317-808-0011.
Too tough, Tony. You think you can come into my yard, interrupt me while I'm doing an interview, just because you're the heavyweight champ of an organization run by a bunch of clowns? Clown boy. That don't mean you can interrupt me. Let me tell you something. I've wrestled Eugene, TJ Powers, Clint Poe, a lot of other guys. A lot tougher than you, Too Tough Tony. You're about to go toe-to-toe with the heavyweight champ of the WCWO.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, and we have Drew the Don Skillz going up against JKO, and you see the chairman with the chair. Drew tried to start the match a little earlier, but it backfired.
Yeah, the big man in WCWO has to bring in a foreign object, an international object, an American object, whatever you want to call it, has to have a weapon, a chair in his hand, face the man one-on-one.
He is facing him one-on-one. Did he use that chair just then?
Why does he even need that chair?
He's the chairman of the WCWO.
Oh, by whom? His own accord he come up with that?
Well, that's what the fans have given him, the moniker. That name.
The fans.
Yes, the fans.
Brother.
Well, right
Between the
now,
fans and your hero out there, there he is. Two Shoes in person. I heard they call him the Dancing Bear.
are you talking about Drew Skillz?
No, I'm talking about Two Shoes.
Oh.
Tuesday night, Blue Monkey.
You know, Are they a sponsor of ours that I don't know about?
Maybe they are.
You're giving them a lot of press.
Hey, I got to tell these fans, these knuckleheads.
Is the Blue Monkey even a real place?
It is a real place.
How often do you
every
go
Tuesday
there?
night. He puts on a show. It's called Two Shoes Unleashed. Get back to this match. These are two top men here in the WCWO.
Sure it's not Two Shoes Untied.
Right, watch this replay. Boom! Right there, and the man's on his back.
Yeah, and well, right now he was quick to get the chin lock, but JKO fighting out of it, and he caught him again.
Keep that man down. That's the way. Keep that man down, and this time when he beats him, he's out of here.
That's not a stipulation.
It ought to be.
Well,
What kind of a count was that?
One,
2. His feet move fast, but his hands move slow.
Well, right now, Drew the Don Skillz biting JKO.
I think JKO pulled the man's hair, and he was biting JKO was biting Drew Skillz. What were you looking at?
I was looking at the monitor. Apparently, you're watching something else.
I'm watching the action 5 feet in front of me. I don't need a monitor.
I think you do, because there's no way you could have saw that. And Drew Skillz, look, if he's not biting JKO, he's biting the ropes. Was he George the Animal Steel suddenly? And now he's choking JKO.
That didn't even deserve a comment.
Choking JKO,
See, if JKO
right there.
get out of the way, the man could stand on the ring, but he wants to slide underneath his boot.
Yeah, that's the real reason. Yeah, he just so happened to be underneath his boot, huh? That's a 16-foot by 16-foot ring, and it just so happened to, yeah, right.
When I put my foot down, and I'm about ready to, if you're underneath it, you're getting stepped on.
Well, JKO fighting
Look at that
back.
closed fist.
No, he's hitting him with the forearm.
Oh, come on.
And he's got the schoolboy one.
He's got his trunks. See, you're looking at the monitor, and again, that was right in front of us. I'm watching it live right here in front of me.
It was right in front of me, too.
And you're watching a monitor. Had the wrong position.
Well, right now, JKO with a monstrous chop to the Don. And you claim you haven't caught one of those before.
Get him riled up. That's fine.
Well, he comes out in a back body drop from Drew the Don Skillz.
Is this the third matchup between these two, or
It
the
is.
fourth?
It's the third. They
All
each
right,
have a
they're
victory.
What is it, best out of 3, best out of 7?
That's what it's turned into, a best out of 3.
You start a March Madness? What's going on here?
March Madness it's a tournament, but
Yeah,
it's a one and
going
out.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one and out. It's not the NBA.
Well, what's the deal here? Why do these guys keep wrestling each other? Drew the Don Skillz beat the man.
Well, and then he attacked. He obviously wasn't done with JKO. Remember, a few weeks ago, he came out and interfered in JKO's match against Dale Patrick's, causing JKO a disqualification.
Causing JKO supposedly to pick up a chair and bash him over the head.
Well, they weren't supposed to. We saw it. Speaking of bringing in a
use that chair back
object,
on him.
He's got the chair.
Wait a minute, that'll get you disqualified. Put that chair down, Drew. What's the matter with you?
I don't think Drew cares about a victory at this point.
Well, if he don't care, I don't care. Hit him!
Oh, backfired again. He's lost. JKO drop kicks the chair and goes up against the Don.
That should be a disqualification.
That is it. JKO picked up the victory. Now 2-1. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to end this week.
With the use of a chair, he used a chair. What's the matter with you? That's not right.